Balance, strength, perfect technique and speed of thought are just some of the many skills needed to be an elite sailor. And the Australian team of Mat Belcher and Will Ryan have these qualities in abundance. The duo race in the Olympic 470 class, where they're the two-time reigning world champions. They won their first world title together in 2013 in La Rochelle, France. It was an extraordinary achievement, given the fact that they'd been sailing together for less than a year. Yet 32-year-old helmsman Belcher has plenty of experience in the class.
You've got to be able to handle pressure. Sailing is a competition over almost 1 week. There's a lot of variables. Sometimes the wind just shifts randomly. The wind, the waves, the currents, the starting the other boats, the influence of your competitors on the course as well. We're racing 50 boats at once. Someone runs into you, there's not much you can do.
Transworld Sport joined the team at the second ISAF Sailing World Cup event of the season in Miami, Florida. The week before the regatta, Mat and Will had won the North American Championships, cementing their place at the top of the world rankings. It's a position they aim to hold on to in the run-up to next year's Rio Olympics.
For all of us, every day you train, every minute, hour, week, months, years is all about the games. So it just gives you an opportunity to test things where you need to test, to benchmark yourself, so you know that throughout that cycle where you're at and what you need to work on, and hopefully it all comes together when you need to at the Olympics.
Ukrainian-born and now Australian national, Victor Kovalenko has been coaching Olympic sailing for the last 30 years. He's helped guide Mat and Will's careers from the beginning. Victor is a coach who is hugely respected, and fellow coaches and sailors alike have a special nickname for him.
They call me medal maker. Maybe because so many Olympic medals I had in my long coaching career. I had 6 Olympic gold, not me, my sailors, 6 Olympic gold and 3 Olympic bronze. And we were world champions 17 times and European champions 13 times.
Mat and Victor have formed a very close working relationship over the past 15 years, and it's the togetherness of the team that has helped them become one of the dominant forces in Olympic class sailing.
I think his understanding of myself, his understanding of our team and what we need to do, driving the program as he does is instrumental, and the government support in Australia, the sporting culture that we have in Australia is fantastic. They follow everything what we do, and they're really behind us to make sure we can be the best that we can and achieve what we want to achieve. And I think that's quite instrumental, and obviously enjoying what we do.
He's a very special young man, and with the time he obtained special qualities, like he is calm, he is very balanced, he is very good to make decisions under pressure. He can be very good CEO of top companies like Coca-Cola or Oracle, but he could be also president or prime minister of Australia, because he's very good to make decisions under pressure. This is their quality number 1.
The 470 class has been a mainstay at the Olympics since 1976. In the early days, it was raced as an open class, meaning that men and women sailed together. It was not until 1988 that the current version of a men's and women's class was established. Australia have dominated the last 4 Olympic competitions, winning 5 of the 8 gold medals on offer. It's a stat that's not lost on Will, who's grown up watching the Australian sailors sweep all before them.
Australia's got quite a rich heritage in the 470, and it's kind of my responsibility now to kind of follow in their footsteps. Malcolm Page, Mat's former crew that I came in to fill the shoes of, he's the world's best 470 crew. So for me, it was always going to be almost a task that's too big, but I'm doing it my own way, and I'm enjoying the opportunity. I do sailing because I love it, and I love the competition. And the opportunity I have now to sail with Mat and Victor and against the fleet is really special. And I'm just liking to make the most of it while I can, and hopefully at the end we'll get what we're working for.
Hailing from Queensland's Gold Coast, Mat splits his time between there and his second home in Hamburg, Germany, where he lives with his wife Friederike. She's a fellow Olympian who represented Germany at the last Games. Although Will is based back in Australia, the distance between the duo has never hindered the team. They meet up regularly at various training camps around Europe and in Sydney Harbour as they work towards Rio 2016.
I think it's different every day. I like that interaction within a small team. Having just two people in the boat, that communication, that dynamic, our relationship with Victor, our coach, and being in control of what we're doing. Every day we're the ones making the choice, whether it's right or wrong. It's on us. We have complete control of how we perform under pressure, the choices that we make from material, from campaign, from our relationships, and I like that aspect. I like to have that control and be in charge of your own destiny.
The pair have an enviable record together, having finished amongst the medals at every regatta they've entered. Mat's record stretches all the way back to a regatta in Palma in 2011, and the week here in Miami was no different for the pair, as they took second place. They finished just behind the British team of Luke Patience and Elliot Willis, a main rival in the lead-up to the next Olympics.
And anytime you come up against 7 out of the 10 world's best, I guess you expect it to be hard. And that's why we're here, that's what we love. Unfortunately, we're not at the top of the podium just at the moment, but we're working hard, and it's all about it being a process. It's still 2 years away from our main goal here, so we're happy with what we've learnt this week.
Breaking their winning streak for most teams would be a disappointment, but their coach sees things differently.
Gentlemen, well done. We cannot raise Australian flag now. It's important for us we break again our winning streak. Because it's always very difficult when you are winning like 6, 7, 8 regattas in a row. You are always under tension, and the same we had like last year, winning many regattas. The same we had a problem when we were winning like 42 races in a row, big pressure. And now we have less pressure, we can test a lot of other things. We don't need to be too conservative, we can be more progressive, and it's good for us to be second.
Mat Belcher and Will Ryan next head to Hyères, France for the third round in the ISAF Sailing World Cup, where they'll hope to keep their impressive medal record intact. Looking further ahead, it won't be too long before the duo are sailing in the waters of Rio, where they'll take some stopping from winning Olympic gold.
It's only one goal. That's it.
Subscribe now to our YouTube channel for the very best of Trans World Sports.